Hello viewers and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So in today's tutorials we're learning on how to cut and sew a perfect 12 pieces princess bustier blouse. Okay, so at this point now I'll be marking 3 inches from this side. I'm marking 3 inches all the way down. I've taken my full length, then half length. All right, so I'm marking 3 inches. All right, so under my full length I added extra 1 inch seam allowance. Okay, so at this point now go ahead and connect these 3 inches broken lines all together. Okay, I'll go ahead and connect them together. All right, so at this point now, this is actually for the middle part. This is the first thing I did when to achieve my 12 pieces bustier. So once this is done, I'll be taking the shoulder wideness of 6.5. Right, since it's a princess bustier, I'll be using a wideness of 6.5. Now at this point now I'll mark my under bust, which is 13.5.2. all right, so I'll mark it that way. I will use it to get the broken lines. All right, so this is it. So afterwards I'll go ahead and connect the lines together. This is my under bust, then I'll connect my half length. All right, this is my under bust. All right, so at this point now I'll still go ahead and get my bust point, okay, which is 10.5 and 9.5. But I usually use 3 points because I always want the surface to be nice. So at this point now I'll be using a wideness of 3.5 inches on the half length, then the under bust is 4 inches. All right, then I'll go ahead and connect it this way. All right, I'll go ahead and connect it this way. Okay, so I have to connect the under bust now to the shoulder. All right, I'll just take a slant measurement because of course now it has to be slant. Then afterwards now on the downside I'll be making the wideness of 6 inches at this point. All right, then extra 3 inches, the 3 inches I added on the other side, I'll provide it, then connect it this way. Okay, all right, so once this is done I will go ahead and slant from the 3 inches again to the end of this. All right, so the 3 inches I provided is actually for the extension of the A shape on the other side of the middle part of the blouse. All right, so at this point now I'll go ahead and connect my bust points. All right, to get them, this is my bust point. All right, so I actually indicated everything. So once this is done I'll go ahead and cut this all out. I'll go ahead and take exactly the shape how it is. I'll go ahead and cut it out. Okay, all right, so once this is done I'll take off the other side. All right, so the 3 inches I provided was basically for the extension of this side. All right, so you can add up any inches you like, but I think 3 inches is better. This is the front part of this. All right, so at this point now we'll place this way. I had to place it this way on my pattern paper. Right now take the shape of the what I have of I'll take the shape of the front. All right, then I'll still have to mark my under bust point and everything. Right, so this is the shape of everything I have. So at this point now on the bust point I'll be coming out by 2 inches. All right, so at this point I'll be coming out by 2 inches and I will have to connect this under bust to the bust point. Or I'll connect it this way. Okay, then I will go inside on the shoulder part by 3 inches. Okay, so then I'll connect it this way as well. All right, so this is what we have now. Okay, so we are not done yet. So at this point now at the on the waist side, the half length, I'm making the wideness of 3 inches, wideness of 3 inches. All right, so at this point I'll go ahead and connect them this way. Then on the upper part I'm making the wideness of less than 1 inch, which is about half an inch. Then I will connect it all the way down. All right, so this is actually for the side of the bust side. Okay, So this is exactly what we have. So at this point now, I'll go ahead and cut this all out. I'll go ahead and cut it out. Alright, so at this point now, it's time for us to get the side, the armhole side. So I'll place my bust side like this, then place the front like this. Alright, I'll place it like this. Alright, so once this is, I'll make sure that the front is actually covering the bust curve. Right, so at this point now, I will still have to take my measurement of the full length, right, so I can get my full length measurement to give us exactly the length we want. All right, so once this is done now, I'll go ahead and take my shoulder wideness. All right, so this shoulder wideness, I'm actually including everything together. So the wideness of this shoulder is about 17 inches. So I added joining allowance, then armhole depth of 8 inches. Then I'm taking my half length now, which is 16 inches. So at this point, once this is done, I'll be taking my bust measurement of 39.5 divided by 4. Then whatever I get there, I'll just go ahead and insert it this way, then added extra allowance or seam allowance. Now at this point now, I'll be taking my waist measurement divided by 4, then I will insert it this way with seam allowance. Okay, so once this is done, I'll go ahead and connect my shoulder, then connect my bust to the waist. Then at this point now, I'll go ahead and extend the downside, all right, to give it that A-shape extension. All right, then I'll connect this way. All right, so at this point now, this is what I've marked. I just indicated my join on the upper part. All right, so at this point now, I will use my ruler to connect this. Okay, so once this is on, this is what we have for the front side, the armhole curve. So we're about to get the back side. So I'll put this downside this way to get the back side with zipper allowance. So I'll be leaving a wideness of about 1.5 inches for the zipper allowance. Okay, all right, so afterwards I'll go ahead and cut it out exactly the way it is, but with zipper allowance. All right, this is the back. Then at this point now, we're also getting the side that will connect to the zipper allowance. So I'll fold out my bust curve this way to get for the back side that will connect to the zipper side. All right, so this is exactly how I'm going to fold this out to get exactly the shape I want. All right, so at this point now, just go ahead and trace it all out. Remember, the measurement is actually equal on every side, just that I minused the side that have curves to get the back. All right, so for this side, I'll just have to cut it out gradually, okay, because I really want everything to come out perfectly. All right, so this is exactly how I trimmed it out. All right, then for the side of the armhole, I will still have to use it for the side of the back. All right, the measurement remains the same. So once this is done, I'll go ahead and get my main fabric. Exactly the same shape. All right, this is the front. So at this point now, I'll go ahead and join this side. I've joined it. This is the middle. Then this is actually the bust side. I've attached my foams to it, so I'll go ahead and join them this way. All right, so after joining this way, I'll ensure I join them exactly the way they are. All right, so I've joined them. This is how they look like. So I'll just go ahead and spread open and iron when I'm done joining. All right, so this is exactly how it is. So at this point now, I'll be joining the side of the armhole. This is how it looks like when I'm done joining. All right, so I'll be joining the side of the armhole too like this. Then the back is actually the same procedure like the front, that you cut out your neck when you're done. All right, this is the final look of this, looking very beautiful. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Don't also forget to turn up your notification button. Okay, so I added crinoline into the down part to lift the 12 pieces up. Okay, I want to know what you think about this dress in the comment section. Okay, don't forget to like, subscribe. Also forget to share this video. This is HP Fashions GY. See you next time in my next video. Bye.